Federation Virtual Azadari with Kids and Youth, hosted by David Webb and Zahra Hussain. Don't forget to watch live from Amaf YouTube channel and Facebook page at 5:15 p.m. till Maghrib.
Until my last breath, I will remember.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone, and good evening. Welcome to the 8th program of Azadari by children and youth of our community, hosted by Amaf Federation. My name is Asad Naqvi. Today evening, I'm joined by my co-host Zara Hussain and the other community members as well, who just reciting the Tilawat and Marcia Salam, Noha, and Ziyarat as well. Um, Today is the 8th Muharram 2021. This day has been associated with Maula Ghazi Abbas. He is the son of Imam Ali and the brother of Imam Hussein. He is the one who was holding the flag of Imam Hussein army in the battlefield of Karbala. Today we will remember his sacrifice, and today is the 8th Muharram associated with, especially with the Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam. So let's move forward. We are just going to start our program now with the tilawat. May I would like to invite Sayyid Ali Abbas to start the recitation.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Malikin Martin Del Torse Sally Inna Shani Tatara
Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. MashaAllah, very nice, Ali Abbas. It's very good to see that the children contributing in so young age. Very good, MashaAllah. Well done. Moving forward from here, we would go for the next reciter, which is Faris Mustafa.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إذا زلزلت الأرض زلزالها وأخرجت الأرض أثقالها وقال الإنسان ما لها يومئذ تحدث أخبارها بأن ربك أوحى لها يومئذ يصدر الناس أشتاتا ليروا أعمالهم فمن يعمل مثقال ذرة خيرا يره ومن يعمل مثقال ذرة شرا يره صدق الله العلي العظيم.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. MashaAllah, very nice, Faris. Very beautiful recitation. Now we're moving forward to Server Mustafa.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. والشمس وضحاها والقمر إذا تلاها والنهار إذا جلاها والليل إذا يغشاها والسماء وما بناها والأرض وما طحاها ونفس وما سواها وألهمها فجورها وتقواها قد أفلح من زكاها وقد خاب من دساها كذبت ثمود بطغواها إذ انبعث أشقاها فقال لهم رسول الله ناقة الله وسقياها فكذبوه فعقروها فدمدم عليهم ربهم بذنبهم وسواها ولا يخاف عقباها. صدق
Allah-
الله العلي العظيم.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajum. Very nice, very well done, server. Very good. Um, Moving from here to our next segment of this evening, which is Salam and Marcia. For that one, we would like to invite first Iraj Fatma to come and recite. Iraj Fatma.
Yes. शाम हो गई, शाम हो गई, ना अलम ना चचा ना शहे करबला, ना अलम ना चचा ना शहे करबला, शाम हो गई, जो भी घर से गया फिर न वो आ सका, शाम हो गई, ना अलम ना चचा ना शहे करबला, शाम हो गई, राह तकती रही शिद्दते प्यास में, कट गया दिन इसी आस ही आस में, कोई आया नहीं जाने क्या हो गया, शाम हो गई, ना अलम ना चचा ना शहे करबला, शाम हो गई, पानी लेने गए देर कितनी हुई, दिन ढला है चचा शाम गम आ गई, खुश्क है चचा मेरा अब तक कला, शाम हो गई, ना अलम ना चचा ना शहे करबला, शाम हो गई, किसको आवाज़ दुन फूके मैदान में, कौन है जो सुने इस बयाबान में, दी रही हूँ तुम्हें जाने कब सी सदा, शाम हो गई, ना अलम ना चचा ना शहे करबला, शाम हो गई, शाम हो गई, शाम हो गई.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. MashaAllah, very nice recitation, very beautiful. Now, moving forward from here, we'll go for Mehdi Ali Zedi to recite Marcia.
अकबर तुम्हें मालूम है क्या मांग रहे हो, एक बाप से मरने की रज़ा मांग रहे हो, इस आलम में गुर्बत में तुम्हें जाने दूं कैसे, इस वक्त कयामत में तुम्हें जाने दूं कैसे, इस दश्त मुसीबत में तुम्हें जाने दूं कैसे, ऐ लाल जो तुम इज़्ने वग़ा मांग रहे हो, एक बाप से मरने की रज़ा मांग रहे हो, क्या गुज़रेगी इस बाप के दिल पर नहीं सोचा, तूने ये नहीं जां अली अकबर नहीं सोचा, मर जाऊंगा मैं तुझसे बिछड़ कर नहीं सोचा, तुम मुझसे ज़ईफ़ी का आसान मांग रहे हो, एक बाप से मरने की रज़ा मांग रहे हो, दिल रोता है नजरों से अगर दूर हो बेटा, किस तरह जुदाई तेरी मंजूर हो बेटा, तुम ही मेरी आंखें हो मेरा नूर हो बेटा, मुझसे मेरी आंखों की जिया मांग रहे हो, एक बाप से मरने की रजा मांग रहे हो, दुनिया से गया जिस घड़ी महबूबा खुदा का, नाना की जियारत को तड़पता था नवासा, ए लाल तुझे इसलिए खालिक से था मांगा, मकबूल हुई मेरी दुआ मांग रहे हो, एक बाप से मरने की रजा मांग रहे हो, एक रोज तुझे आने के मांगा था पुपी ने, 18 बरस नाजों से पाला था पुपी ने, बेटों से भी ज्यादा तुम्हें चाहा था पुपी ने, एहसान जो ज़ैनब ने किया मांग रहे हो, एक बाप से मरने की रजा मांग रहे हो, रखते नहीं तुम इसकी खबर ए मेरे प्यारे, किस दर्ज मोहब्बत है तेरी दिल में हमारे, नाना की मेरे शक्ल है पैकर में तुम्हारे, तुम सूरत महबूब खुदा मांग रहे हो, एक बाप से मरने की रजा मांग रहे हो, बाबा मुझे मालूम है क्या मांग रहा हूँ, एक बाप से मरने की रजा मांग रहा हूँ, बाबा मुझे मालूम है क्या मांग रहा हूँ, एक बाप से मरने की रजा मांग रहा हूँ, बाबा मुझे अम्मा ने भी कुछ दर्स दिया है, आदाब वफा से मुझे आगाह किया है, पहले मैं मरूं आपसे वादा ये लिया है, बस इसलिए मरने की रजा मांग रहा हूँ, एक बाप से मरने की रजा मांग रहा हूँ, बाबा मुझे मालूम है क्या मांग रहा हूँ, एक बाप से मरने की रजा मांग रहा हूँ, बाबा मुझे मालूम है क्या मांग रहा हूँ, एक बाप से मरने की रजा मांग रहा हूँ, सलावत।
Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. Very nice and beautifully recited, Mehdi. Now we're moving forward from here. I would like to invite Rizvi brothers to come and recite.
اور محمد وآل محمد صلوات.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. Wajil faraj.
عباس نہ لوٹے، عباس نہ لوٹے، شہ آ گئے مشک آ گئی، عباس نہ لوٹے، عباس نہ لوٹے، مقتل کی زمین بھاگ گئی، عباس نہ لوٹے، شہ آ گئے مشک آ گئی، اس شان سے مقتل کو سدھا رہا تھا لمدار، اس شان سے مقتل کو سدھا رہا تھا لمدار، آدھا کی نظر کھا گئی، عباس نہ لوٹے، شہ آ گئے مشک آ گئی، لوٹے خیموں میں لگی آگ تو ہم منہ کو بلانے خیموں میں لگی آگ تو ہم منہ کو بلانے معصوم سکینہ گئی عباس نہ لوٹے شہ آ گئے مشک آ گئی کیا جانیے کیوں روٹھ گئے کہتی تھی زینب کیا جانیے کیوں روٹھ گئے کہتی تھی زینب رخصت کی گھڑی آ گئی عباس نہ لوٹے شہ آ گئے مشک آ گئی بہتا ہوا کانوں سے لہو سوکھے ہوئے لب بہتا ہوا کانوں سے لہو سوکھے ہوئے لب دکھلان سکینہ گئی عباس نہ لوٹے شہ آ گئے مشک آ گئی دیتی رہی آواز پہ آواز سکینہ دیتی رہی آواز پہ آواز سکینہ آخر کو قضا آ گئی عباس نہ لوٹے شہ آ گئے مشک آ گئی مقتل کی زمین بھاگ گئی عباس نہ لوٹے شہ آ گئے مشک آ گئی اور محمد وال محمد صلوات
Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. Thank you so much, Rizvi brother. You guys have a very beautiful voice, settled and mature voice. Especially this kalam is very hard. There are so many peaks in there as well, but you just delivered it very nicely and beautifully and maintain everything in this, which is very good, mashallah. Keep it up. Moving forward from here to the next segment, before moving to the next segment, I would like my co-host Zara to provide us some information about the Eid Muharram and especially about Mullah Ghazi Abbas.
So the 8th of Muharram we dedicated to Hazrat Abbas, who was the beloved brother of Imam Hussain and the son of Imam Ali alayhi salam. It is narrated that once Imam Ali seated his baby, Hazrat Abbas on his knees lifted the baby's hand, kissed them and wept. Watching this situation, the mother was surprised. Hence Imam Ali told her about the future of her baby and what would happen to his hands. She as well as the others wept heavily. After that, the Imam told her about the baby's great position with Allah, and this finally relieved the mother, Bani. And so Hazrat Abbas has a great status in Islamic history as he also sacrificed his life for Islam alongside Imam Hussain and all the companions.
Good. Very nice, mashallah. Good information, Zara. Thank you for that. Now moving forward to the next section of this evening, which is speech. I would like to request Sayyid Mehdi Rizvi to start the first speech of today evening.
Salawat ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajahum.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان اللعين الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Respected brothers, sisters, and community members, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum
Wa alaikum assalam.
In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful. As you all know, tonight marks the night of Abu al-Fazl Abbas. Imam Hussein himself loves Abu al-Fazl Abbas. Very especially, he loves exceptional among all of the companions. The most of Abbas alayhi salam spent the most of his time with Imam Ali alayhi salam. Then Imam Hussein alayhi salam. Then Imam al-Hasan alayhi salam. He grew up with the pure light of Ahl Bayt, and he was 32 on the day of Ashura, and his height, to the point where horses would go under him, are not fabricated. The books describe him as a warrior. On the day of Ashura, Abu al-Fazl Abbas approaches Imam Hussein and says, Mawla, give me permission. Imam Hussein says, Abbas, you are my alamdar. You are the commander of my army. You are my everything. How could I let you go? But when one by one everybody gave their lives, there came a moment where Abu al-Fazl Abbas said, Mawla, give me permission. Abbas, you are my alamdar. Abu al-Fazl Abbas said, Mawla, there is no army left for me to be the alamdar. The sounds of al-Atash could be heard. Children, young children crying for water. And in that was Abu al-Fazl Abbas' beloved Sakina. He finally said, Mawla, give me permission. Let me go and try to get some water. Imam Hussein finally allowed him to go. Abbas now roared into the Maidan of Karbala. He went downhill to the banks of Euphrates River, and he filled up the water skin. Inside the reflection of the water, he could see the parched lips of Imam Hussein and Bibi Sakina. Mal'un Umar ibn Saad said, I cannot let a single drop of water get to the tent of Hussein. You can't kill him from in front, but you can come from behind and ambush him. Abbas now roared back to the khayma. But Mal'un comes from the ambush and chops the right arm. Abu al-Fazl Abbas doesn't give up. He picks up the flag and the mush to the left arm. Mal'un from the ambush chops the left arm as well, and one arrow hits the water skin. Now Abbas stops where he is. Thousand salams to Abu al-Fazl Abbas, how he fought without arms. Abbas fell down to the horse. He called Imam al-Hussein, Assalamu alayka ya Aba Abdullah. Imam Hussein goes roaring towards Abbas. He places his head on his laps. Mawla, there is an arrow in one eye, and there is blood in the other. Clean my eyes, Mawla. I want to see you one last time. And Abbas said, Mawla, one last favor. Leave my body here. I couldn't face Sakina even if I'm dead. So Imam Hussein alayhi salam goes back to the khayma with the flag and the little torn mush. Bibi Sakina comes out of the khayma and she sees the flag. She sees the little mush hanging from it. But she doesn't see the alamdar. She sees her father coming with the flag, and then she says, and she cries, "Oh, Chacha Abbas, your Sakina is not thirsty anymore. Your Sakina is not thirsty anymore." Allah lanatullahi ala al-zalimin.
Zalimeen. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. Thank you so much, Mehdi, for beautiful speech. We would go from here for the second reciter, Mehdi Fayyas.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Sayyidina wa Adimina wa Habib Qulubina wa Shafi'i Nufusina Abil Qasim Muhammad. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajahu. وعلى أهل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين وأصحاب الغر الميامين. الحمد لله الذي جعلنا من المتوسكين بولاية سيدي ومولاي علي بن أبي طالب.
اللهم صل على محمد
وعلى محمد.
وعجل فرجه.
الحمد لله الذي هدانا لهذا وما كنا لنهتدي لولا الله. أما بعد, لقد قال الله الحكيم في كتابه المجيد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Tonight is the night of 8th Muharram. Tonight is a very tragic night, as it is the night of Abul Fazl Abbas. Abbas! Who was Abbas? Abbas the captain, Abbas the commander, Abbas the brave and strong warrior, Abbas the faithful brother, Abbas the guardian of Kulthum and Bibi Zainab, Abbas the lion, Abbas the son of Ali. Hazrat Abbas was like his father, Ali. He had all the qualities of his great father. Abbas was brave, strong, wise, loving, obedient, and faithful. His father Ali, on his deathbed, gave Abbas' hand to Hussein and said, "My son Abbas, Hussein is the son of Bibi Fatima. Abbas, you are my son. Abbas, Hussein is your master. You are Hussein's slave. Abbas, take care of Hussein." Since that day, Abul Fazl Abbas had fulfilled Hussein's every wish like a faithful slave. Abbas treated Hussein like his master. He always treated Bibi Kulthum and Bibi Zainab with great respect. He followed Hussein like a shadow. Abbas was with Hussein in Karbala. Imam Hussein knew Abbas was like his father, Imam Ali, a brave and strong warrior. He would tell Hazrat Abbas, "My brother Abbas, keep your sword in its place. Don't take your sword out to fight. We have come to save Islam. Abbas, we have come to teach true Islam. We will teach Islam not with our swords, but with our character. Patience, Abbas, patience." When Yazid's men pulled out Hussein's tent from the riverbank, Abbas became very angry. He pulled out his sword and wanted to fight then and there. Hussein said, "No, Abbas, no. Be patient, Abbas. We have not come here to fight, Abbas." Imagine a warrior like Abbas asked not to pull out his sword after being treated so badly. That needs great patience. Ashura came. Ali Akbar gave his last azan. Everyone in Hussein's camp prayed Fajr Salat. The Battle of Karbala began. One by one, Hussein's companions went to the battlefield and were martyred. Every time a body was brought to the tent, Abbas went to Hussein and said, "Master, now allow me to go to the battlefield. Let me go and fight those beastly men, Master." Every time Hussein calmed Abbas down by saying, "No, Abbas, no. How can I let you go? Abbas, you are the captain of my army. You are my right-hand man. Abbas, you are my support. Abbas, where will I be without you?" Abbas's 3 brothers went to the battlefield and were martyred. On and Muhammad went to the battlefield and were martyred. Qasim went to the battlefield. His body was trampled and torn to pieces. Hazrat Abbas became very restless and could not take it anymore. Hazrat Abbas walked to Kulthum and Bibi Zainab's tent, then turned back. He knew they won't let him go. Abbas walked to Imam Hussein's tent several times and back. How could he persuade Hussein to let him go? Abbas is restless. Abbas wants permission to fight. Just then Sakina with her mushk came to Abbas. "Uncle Abbas, look in my mushk. It is very dry. Sakina is very thirsty, Uncle Abbas." Abbas thought of a way to get permission from Hussein. He picked up Sakina and went to Hussein's tent. Abbas sat in front of Hussein with Sakina on his lap. Abbas didn't have anything to say. Hussein looked at Abbas and then at Sakina and her mushk. Hussein understood Abbas. "Abbas, how can I say no now? You have brought Sakina with you. Go, Abbas, go. Go and fill Sakina's mushk with water. One request, Abbas. Leave your sword with me. Remember, Abbas, you are not going to fight. You are just going to get water for Sakina." Abbas gave his sword to Hussein. He kissed Sakina and put her down. Abbas went to Zainab. "Sister Zainab, give me permission to go to the battlefield." "Brother Abbas, I used to hear that my hijab would be looted. Abbas, I used to say, how dare could anyone snatch my hijab when I have 18 brothers? Now, Abbas, that you are going, I believe that my hijab will really be looted." Abbas went to the battlefield. In one hand, Abbas carried the alam of Hussein's army, and in the other hand, he held a spear and Sakina's mushk. He had no sword to fight, but a spear for protection. He headed for River Furat. Yazid's soldiers saw Abbas coming. They had seen him fight before. Abbas fought like his father. The few who dared to attack Abbas were killed by his spear. Abbas reached the river and filled Sakina's mushk with water. He then asked his horse to drink water. The horse looked towards Hussein's camp and seemed to say, "Master, are you sure that the water will reach Sakina. Master, how can I drink water when Sakina and Ali Asghar are thirsty? Abbas with his alam in one hand and the spear in Sakina's water-filled musk in the other, rode back. Umar bin Saad, Yazid's commander, ordered his men to stop Abbas from taking the water to Hussein's tent. The enemy surrounded Abbas. They fired arrows from all directions. Abbas was hit with many arrows. Just then a soldier came from behind and struck Abbas's shoulder. Hazrat Abbas gripped the musk between his teeth as his arm and spear fell to the ground. Another soldier came, struck Abbas's other shoulder. The alam and the other arm fell onto the ground. Imagine Abbas on his horse, no arms, holding Sakina's musk between his teeth. Water must reach Sakina. Abbas still had the strength to go on. Sakina's musk is still filled with water. An arrow shot, it hit Sakina's musk. The water began to pour out. Hazrat Abbas lost all his strength as the water poured out and out of Sakina's musk. He fell from his horse and cried out, Assalamu alayka ya Aba Abdullah. Hussein heard Abbas. He was heartbroken. With his hands on his back, he cried out, Son Ali Akbar, my back is gone, my support is gone, my alamdar is gone. Imam Hussein and Ali Akbar rushed to the battlefield. Imam Hussein saw his brother lying on the ground. Imagine how Hussein felt when he saw his brother lying on the ground, covered with blood, both arms cut off. He placed Abbas on his lap. My brother Abbas, you are leaving me too. Abbas, what will I do without you? Abbas, you are my support. Abbas, I am finished without you. My brother Abbas, can I do anything for you? Yes, Hussein. When I came to this world, I saw your face for the first time. Now, as I am going from this world, Hussein, I would like to see your face for the last time. Abbas, why can't you see me, Abbas? My master, my eyes are covered with blood. Imam Hussein cleaned Abbas's eyes. Abbas gazed at Hussein. Imam Abbas, I have one wish too. All your life you have been calling me master. Once, brother Abbas, just once, call me brother. Abbas said, Hussein, my brother, do not take my body to the tent. I am ashamed of myself. I don't want to see Sakina. I don't want my sisters Kulthum and Zainab to see me like this. I don't want Kulthum and Zainab to cry. Abbas took his last breath and died on Hussein's lap. Poor Hussein, what should he do now? Hussein picked up the alam and tied Sakina's mush to it. Sakina saw the alam coming. She shouted, Uncle Abbas is coming with water. But he doesn't know. It's not Abbas, it's Hussein. Hussein reached the tent. He cried out, Zainab, help me, Zainab. The alam has come, but the alamdar has not. Inna lillah wa inna ilayhi raji'un.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. Thank you so much, Mehdi, for this knowledgeable information on the life of Hazrat Abbas and his battle in Karbala. Thank you for that. Now moving forward to the third reciter of the speech, Hamza Ali. Can you come and recite a speech now?
Yes. Assalamu alaikum. My grandmother passed away in Karachi, and can everybody read Surah Fatiha for her? Her name is Dr. Zaira Raza.
Dr. Zaira Raza, yeah, sure. Everyone be doing the Surah Fatiha for Dr. Zaira Raza. Please recite that. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Eid Muharram is associated with Hazrat Abbas al-Islam. Hazrat Abbas is the one Hazrat Ali prayed for. Hazrat Abbas is also known as Qamr Bani Hashim, meaning moon of the Hashim tribe. He was very brave and strong. From a very young age, Hazrat Abbas loved to serve Imam Hussain al-Islam. One day in their childhood, Imam Hussain al-Islam asked for water. Hazrat Abbas heard and rushed off to get water. As he came back, he was balancing the water in his tiny hands and was making sure that the water didn't spill. On the day of Ashura, children were crying, Allah Tash, Allah Tash. Bibi Sakina came to her uncle and pleaded, "Oh, Uncle Abbas, please bring us some water." Hazrat Abbas, with permission of Imam Hussain al-Islam, took a water bag and alam. As he rode towards the river, Yazid's army started panicking and running away because they knew how brave and strong Hazrat Abbas al-Islam was. Nobody wanted to fight him. Hazrat Abbas al-Islam reached the river and filled the water bag. When the water bag was full, Hazrat Abbas was riding back to the tents. But Yazid's soldiers saw this and they don't want water to reach tents. So one of the soldiers hid behind a tree because he knew he can't fight Hazrat Abbas. He cut off Hazrat Abbas's right arm. Then Hazrat Abbas caught the water bag in his left arm. Another of Yazid's soldier approached and struck Hazrat Abbas's left arm. So now Mullah has to hold the alam and water bag between his teeth. He galloped as fast as he could to the camp to get the water to the children, even though he was really hurt. Just then an arrow pierced the water bag and all the water gushed out onto the sand. Then soldiers from all sides attacked him. He said his last salam to Mullah, and then Imam Hussain al-Islam felt as his back was broken. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala Muhammad. This morning my grandmother has passed away, so I want the wab of this speech to be shared with her as well. Ameen.
Ameen. Thank you so much, Hamza, and I'm so sorry about your grandmother. Please accept our heartiest condolence for the loss. May Mawla give her the highest place in the Jannah. Thank you. Moving forward from here to the next segment of this evening, which is a Noha recitation. I would like to invite Mohsin Heather to come and recite the first Noha.
Aghazi, 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 Zainab बुला रही है, Zainab बुला रही है, आवाज तो सुना दो वफा कहा हो भाई जरा सदा दो वफा कहा हो भाई जरा सदा दो ज़नाब बुला रही है ज़नाब बुला रही है आवाज तो सुना दो वफा कहा हो भाई जरा सदा दो आ देख तेरी बहने बाजार में खड़ी है आ देख तेरी बहने बाजार में खड़ी है मजमा है शामियों का चादर कहीं से ला दो ज़ैनब बुला रही है ज़ैनब बुला रही है आवाज तो सुना दो वफा कहा हो भाई जरा सदा दो अहरे हरम ने गाजी कितना तुझे पुकारा अहले हरम ने गाजी कितना तुझे पुकारा बेचैन है सकीना
چہرہ اسے دکھا دو زینب بلا رہی ہے زینب بلا رہی ہے آواز تو سنا دو اے با وفا کہاں ہو بھائی ذرا صدا دو ان ظالموں نے مجھ کو سونے نہیں دیا ہے ان ظالموں نے مجھ کو سونے نہیں دیا ہے سائے میں تم علم کے کچھ دیر کو سلا دو زینب بلا رہی ہے زینب بلا رہی ہے آواز تو سنا دو اے با وفا کہاں ہو بھائی ذرا صدا دو دربار جا رہی ہے سجاد سرباں ہے دربار جا رہی ہے سجاد سرباں ہے غازی مصیبتوں میں کچھ حوصلہ بڑھا دو زینب بلا رہی ہے زینب بلا رہی ہے آواز تو سنا دو اے با وفا کہاں ہو بھائی ذرا صدا دو شبیر کے غموں کو ہے دور کرنے والے شبیر کے غموں کو ہے دور کرنے والے قیدی بنے کھڑے ہیں آزاد تو کرا دو اے با وفا کہاں ہو بھائی ذرا صدا دو اے با وفا کہاں ہو بھائی ذرا صدا دو یا حسین یا حسین
Ja Hussain, Ja Hussain. MashaAllah, very nice delivery, Mohsin. Thank you so much. Moving forward from here, we would go for the second Naha reciter, Muhammad Jawad. Can you please come and recite? Wa alaikum salam.
سکینہ سکینہ نہ رونا سکینہ نہ رونا سکینہ عباس نہ بلوٹ کے آئے گا سکینہ عباس نہ بلوٹ کے آئے گا سکینہ عباس نہ بلوٹ کے آئے گا سکینہ اب کون تیرے ناز اٹھائے گا سکینہ عباس نہ بلوٹ کے آئے گا سکینہ بھائی سے ودا ہو کہ کیوں فرماتے تھے مولا بھائی سے ودا ہو کہ یوں فرماتے تھے مولا اب کون میرے گھر کو بچائے گا سکینہ عباس نہ بلوٹ کے آگے کا سکینہ تلواروں میں نیزوں میں گرا ہے میرا بھائی تلواروں میں نیزوں میں گرا ہے میرا بھائی وہ مشق و غلم کیسے بچائے گا سکینہ عباس نہ بلوٹ کے آئے گا سکینہ عباس نہ ہوگے تیرا بابا بھی نہ ہوگا عباس نہ ہوگے تیرا باپا بھی نہ ہوگا अब कौन तेरी प्यास बुझाएगा सकीना अब्बास ना लौट के आएगा सकीना किसके लिए बीबी डरे खेमा पे खड़ी हो किसके लिए बीबी डरे खेमा पे खड़ी हो अब कोई चढ़ाई चढ़ाएगा सकीना अब्बास ना लौट के आएगा सकीना अब्बास का वादा है कि पानी ना पिएगा अब्बास का वादा है कि पानी ना पिएगा पहले तुम्हें कौसर पे पिलाएगा सकीना अब्बास ना के आएगा सकीना अस्सलाम
Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. Thank you so much, Jawad. Very good. Well done. I would like to invite the third reciter of the Nawa, Hussein Mustafa.
ज़ैनब लिपट के रोई अब्बास के अलम से ज़ैनब लिपट के रोई अब्बास के अलम से ज़ैनब लिपट के रोई अब्बास के अलम से सैदानिया थी मोस्तर चेहरे थे जर्द गम से ज़ैनब लिपट के रोई अब्बास के अलम से ज़ैनब लिपट के रोई अब्बास के अलम से लिपटी हुई अलम से कहती थी बिन्ते ज़हरा लिपटी हुई अलम से कहती थी बिन्ते ज़हरा इस वक्त बेकसी में अब्बास बिछड़े हमसे ज़ैनब लिपट के रोई अब्बास के अलम से ज़ैनब लिपट के रोई अब्बास के अलम से बाबा चाचा कहाँ हैं लाए हो क्यों अलम को बाबा चाचा कहाँ हैं लाए हो क्यों अलम को ये पूछती थी बाची लिपटी शहे उमम से ज़ैनब लिपट के रोई अब्बास के अलम से ज़ैनब लिपट के रोई अब्बास के अलम से अब्बास मर गए हैं सुनकर खबर शह से अब्बास मर गए हैं सुनकर खबर शह से तस्वीर या सुहसरत हर बीबी थी अलम से ज़ैनब लिपट के रोई अब्बास के अलम से लिपट के रोई अब्बास के अलम से उल्फत की और वफा की जिंदा मिसाल बनकर الفات کی اور وفا کی زندہ مثال بن کر مشق سکینہ اب بھی مشق سکینہ اب بھی ہے منسلک علم سے زینب لپٹ کے روئی عباس کے علم سے زینب لپٹ کے روئی عباس کے علم سے صلوات
اللہم صلی علی محمد وآل محمد. Thank you, Hussein. Well done. Moving forward from here, we would go for the azan now. After that, we will continue the ziyarat and dua Imam Zamana. For the azan recitation, I would like to call John Kazmi to come and please recite azan.
لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا وسلموا تسليما.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم.
سبحان الله والحمد لله ولا إله إلا الله والله أكبر ولله الحمد. الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله.
اللهم صل
على
محمد وآل محمد.
أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
أشهد أن أمير المؤمنين وإمام المتقين علي ولي الله ووصي رسول الله وخليفته بلا فصل.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
أشهد أن المؤمنين وإمام المتقين علي حجة الله.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
هيا على الصلاة هيا على الصلاة هيا على الفلاح هيا على الفلاح هيا على خير الأمل هيا على خير الأمل. الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله.
لا إله إلا الله.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم اجعل قلبي بانا ونسانا وشكانا ورزقدانا ولادي أبرانا واجعل عند قبر نبيك محمد صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم مستقرنا وكلانا برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. MashaAllah, very nice, John. Very beautiful voice and beautiful way of delivery of Adhan. Well done. Keep it up. Moving forward from here, we would go for the Ziyarat now. I would like to invite Muiz Kamran to come and recite Ziyarat.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum ya Rasulullah. Assalamu alaikum ya Nabi Allah. Assalamu alaikum ya Amir al-Mu'mineen wa Sayyid al-Wasin. Assalamu alaikum ya Fatima al-Zahra, Sayyid al-Nisa al-Alamin. Assalamu ala al-Husayn wa ala Ali ibn al-Husayn wa ala awlad al-Husayn وعلى أصحاب الحسين. السلام عليكم يا مولاي أبو الفضل عباس يا ابن أمير المؤمنين. السلام عليكم يا شهداء كربلاء وأسيران كربلاء جميعا ورحمة الله وبركاته. السلام عليكم يا قريب القرباء. السلام عليكم يا معين الظفاء والفقراء. السلام عليكم يا أنيس الأفوز يا أيها المدفون بأرض تونس. السلام عليكم.
Moise, your mic went quiet.
I think it's muted.
السلام عليكم يا صاحب العز والزمان
Alaman.
من فتنة الزمان. السلام عليكم يا شريك القرآن. السلام عليكم يا مزهر الإيمان. السلام عليكم يا أمام الإنس والجان. أجل الله تعالى فرجك
Ilahi Amin.
وسهل الله تعالى مخرجك وظهورك ورحمة
Ilahi
الله
Amin.
وبركاته.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajahum. Thank you, Moise, for the beautiful recitation of Ziyarat. Moving forward from here, we could go for the Dua Imam Zamana. I would like to invite Iraj Fatma to recite Dua Imam Zamana.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم كل وليك الحجة بن الحسن صلواتك عليه وعلى آبائه في هذه الساعة وفي كل ساعة وليا وحافظا وقائدا وناصرا ودليلا وعينا حتى تسكنه أرزك وتمتعه فيها طويلا برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين صدق الله العلي العظيم.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. Thank you, Iraj, for the beautiful recitation.
Since it's Maghrib time, we won't be able to show the art pieces today, so we'll show tomorrow, inshallah. We've got a second Dua Imam Zamana reciter, which will be Faris Mustafa.
Yes, Faris.
Ali Mustafa. His brother is reading today.
Ali Mustafa.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم كل وليك الحجة بالحسن صلواتك عليه وعلى آبائه في هذه الساعة وفي كل ساعة مليا وحافظا وخالدا وناصرا ودليلا وعينا حتى تسكنه وزكاتها وتمتعوا فيها طويلا اللهم صل على محمد
وعلى Muhammad. Thank you, Faris. Zara, would you like to bring the other slide for Tabarruk 1? Zara. We would like to thank Amaf Federation and everyone who's just participating in this Azadari of Sayyid Shoda. We would like to thank our all community members and especially Batul Gulani auntie and the Sadaf Server auntie with their effort. This all can possible in such a hard pandemic time as well. We also like to thank David Webb, myself, Asad Naqvi, and Sarah Hussain, my co-host, for hosting this Majlis online. Thank you everyone to make it possible. That's pretty much to the end of the evening. Amaf is also organizing the Tabarruk donation for if any Mu'minin wants to contribute in there. This account details in there as well. If anyone have any suggestions, advice, or any queries, they can contact on this information showing on the screen. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the evening. As we know that we have 24 cases of coronavirus active today, in Victoria. So be careful, be safe. Last but not the least, I have my daughter with myself, Kisa Fatma. Hopefully she can just recite something. Kisa, come here. Sit with me. Yeah. Okay, come here. Say Assalamu alaikum. Say Assalamu alaikum. Say Assalamu alaikum. Say Assalamu alaikum. What do you want to recite today? Yeah. Qul wallahu ahad. Say Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim.
That one.
Yeah, Qul wallahu ahad.
Papa,
Yeah, that's okay. Okay, she's not in the mood. Sorry. Hopefully she will recite tomorrow something. All right. Thank you everyone for this evening today, and we will see you tomorrow, inshallah. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Khuda
Hafiz,
Hafiz.
everyone.
Hafiz.
Khudafis.